Hello, welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit, and this is going to be, after various editing bits, I believe part 6 of my Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Okay, where were we? We are in Beregost. We've defeated a would-be assassin, and... oh no, we haven't. We've defeated a strange woman who wanted us to kill some random people for no apparent reason. And we've killed we fought off some red wizards who were attempting to kidnap poor old Nira here for her brain, which, to be fair, I could have probably sold it to them for more. Jahira is a bit hurt, so I'll go to an inn and rest. So let's move on.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
I'm sure you are. Okay. Now, as Nira is just a level 1 wizard, and their spells are a bit rubbish, I am going to get rid of her magic missile and give her another identify spell. Sleep is very good at this level, as potentially is Colour Spray, but Burning Hands is a close combat activated thing, and you do not want somebody with 4 hit points getting in close combat. Frankly, I just want her to identify stuff right now. Although, this guy is... what's his lore? 10. He's not really going to identify anything, but we can give it a try. I can give him all the things that need identifying. Just quickly on the off chance, I don't think there'll be anything that he's capable of identifying, but you never know your luck. We shall see. Frankly, he's not a huge much use for anything else right now, so let's see what he can do. Oh my god, he did it! This man is a hero! So he's got the dagger level 1, he can't identify the quarterstaff, can't identify the belt, can't identify the golden pantaloons, that girdle, or that girdle. But he has definitely made himself worth it there. That's 100 gold he saved us. Let's give myself and my various compatriots back all these things. Yeah, identifying things. Basically, any magical item you find is unidentified until you have a high enough lore. He has a lore of 10. I have a lore of 6, 4, 2, 13, surprisingly enough. So he's even less useful, but his lore improves massively as his level goes up. As a bard, he is expected to be able to have heard of different types of magical item and what have you. So his knowledge increases. He's also got a very high pickpocket skill, which is actually better than Imoen's. So I might end up going and doing some pickpocketing in a moment with Algernon's cloak. But we shall see. I need to get her some stones. Let's give her some stones so she's not always wading into close combat. Okay, well, I'm pleased with that. That saved me a bit of cash, that has. Right. Okay, let's pop into this building here. This is the Red Sheaf Inn, and I believe in there there was the spoiling the surprise.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
This guy here, Karlat. He is a dwarf. He has a weapon, and he is coming right towards me. So I'll have you there, and everybody else can start attacking you in a second. I want to slam you onto the hand-to-hand section and block the door. There you go. You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager. Not that it's anything personal, you understand. But I'm afraid your time on this here ball of mud is just about done. Why are you doing this? I've done nothing to you. Whatever you're being paid, I'll double it. I hope you've the will to back up those words. Yeah, well, to be fair, I am wondering why people are attacking me, but I'm beginning to get the idea that it's something to do with the guy that attacked us earlier. But I'm going to go with it anyway. Why are you doing this? I've done nothing to you. You've done nothing to anyone as far as I know. Don't matter one whit to me. A price is a price and a head is a head. And whenever the two meet, there's old Carlat making his living. Like I said, it's nothing personal. Okay, and so as soon as this ends out, we're going to go into combat. And let's all attack him. Let's expand this so we know what it is. Oh, brilliant, I got a critical hit on him and 10 damage. He is injured. If you hover over the tooltip, you'll be able to see what level of damage these people have got on them. It advances in 5 or 6 different levels. You've got uninjured, barely injured, injured, badly hurt, near death, and then they just die. So that's not too bad. Come on, guys. Another critical hit from me. Badly injured now. 2/3 of the way dead. Come on. Oh, Khalid. Don't die, Khalid. There we go. 270. Phew, 270 experience points there. Let's see how what he's got on him. He's got chainmail, an axe, shield, 38 gold, which is always handy, and a note. Let's see what the note says. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Sarah Evenstar, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep. This person is to be, excuse me, to be killed in quick order. This offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 350 coins. Wow, that's a lot of money. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join their target in their fate. So I'm going to just copy the note, and I'm still going to pop it in the in there because, well, I can. So the chainmail is armor class 5. It's better versus slashing because the metal stops it, but worse versus crushing because there's nothing really underneath it to prevent it from going straight into you. Requires 8 strength, weight 40. I cannot use it, sadly. But I believe Jaheira, who is... Nope, they're already on splint mail, which is better. Can anybody use this? Ah, this guy can. Brilliant. Well, that's something. He can't cast wizard spells now, but he couldn't cast them anyway at his level. So, well, that's pretty useful. I'm pleased with that. Okay. Okay, that's locked. Let's quickly save that before we sit. No. Send
I've done had enough of this.
Imoen to have a look at it. She succeeded, and there she gains the 10 experience. We get 9 gold.
Now what? It's in the bag.
Now we go in here. Let's see who these people are. Lachlugger and Purdu. Who's? Ah, I know Purdu. Let's see what Purdu has to say for himself. Hello, you wouldn't have happened to have seen a big loutish guy with a dog's head on him around here, have you? A dog's head? I can't say that I have, or who's asking? A dog's head? You heard me, a dog's head, and breath that can peel paint too. Oh, a warg. Oh, a gnoll. Oh, a gibbling. That's a good one, kiddo. Bye now. Well, I know it's a gnoll. But it could also be a warg, potentially, but it's definitely not a gibbling. Yeah, a gnoll. There's one old up in the hills due west of here, close to the high hedge, which is another location. Damn thieving Baldur first stole my short sword 2 days back. Never liked them myself. How much would that blade be worth to a runty guy like you? And Noel did that? How about I just go down to the store and buy you a new one? My condolences, little guy. I hope things pick up for you. Well, there's nothing nice there, but let's see how much it's going to be worth to him. Yeah, lay off the short guy jokes. They're older than your grandmother's uncle. The damn blade ain't worth nothing. It's a pride thing. I'll give you 50 pieces of gold if you wipe its ass with it. You've got yourself a deal. For 50 gold, that Noel can wipe his own ass. Hey, did you hear the one about the halfling climbing to the ale cake to lick up the last drop? That's sort of not nice, but I'm gonna do a deal. Yeah. Awesome. So we've got a quest to go and collect a short sword, which is nice. I don't think I often pick this one up, this quest at least, anyway. But I'm happy enough to go do that. Nothing in that barrel. Anything else in there? No, let's talk to Lachlugger if he stops moving. Okay. Talk to this guy. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I work all night and I sleep all day and I'm not going to be talking to you again. Because I know that song just goes on and on and on. Let's talk to the bartender. He's got an upstairs which we can go up in a second.
You want some whiskey?
Is there anything I can help you with? He's just, okay, I'm going to just, once we sleep, I'm just going to go and do a merchant sleep. But let's go upstairs and see what's around upstairs first. Because now 2 people need some healing. So we'll rest until that happens. Come on. So, who are you? You're Radio Windspear.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Hail and well met, traveller. Radio is the name, Radio Windspear. I haven't seen you around here before. Perhaps you are new to town. Then, I make a point of meeting as many people as I can wherever I go. So many stories and tales. What can you tell me of Baragost? Have you been to the south? I hear tell of trouble in Nashkel. Well, take a walk. I don't need your company. Well, let's see what he says about Baragost. What would you like to know? I haven't met many of the locals. I've met many of the locals, and I know a bit of history as well. Any outstanding quests that need resolution? I fancy myself as a bit of an adventurer. Why not? An adventurer? Well, if you're up to the task, I hear there are strange things in the Alcaster School ruins southeast of town. I would nay go down there unless you're quite sure of your abilities, though. Many a well-meaning fellow has gone and not come back, only for those adept in battle. Other than that, I know that the Lady Miriam has been waiting news of her husband for some time. He was to come up from Am, but is overdue. I know she'll be grateful for any news. She lives on the east edge of town if you find anything. Is there anything else you would like to know? What are the concerns of the day? How have the troubles have lately affected people? Oh, I suspect you mean the iron shortage. I imagine if it's affected the local smithy quite a bit. Tayrom is a wonderful blacksmith, but he's got a lot of time on his hands these days. His shop is still reasonably stocked, but I think he's looking for the other materials to work on these days. Not sure what that might be, but he's quite adept at exotic materials. Anything else I can help you with? Yes. This guy can make Ankeg armor shell armor. And that's extremely good. It's basically plate mail, but almost none of the weight. But it is horrifyingly expensive. And we're going to go very shortly down to Nashkel, where we can pick up a suit quite easily through the trickery of a hole in the ground. Anyway, anything else I can help you with? Nothing particular, just interested in the sites, perhaps shopping. Already done the second one, and perhaps shopping. Shopping, then you must stop by Feldpost's Inn. They have a number of trophy items for sale. Some are even magical in nature. Best you bring gold aplenty, though. They're not cheap. If you really have coins to spare, I'd suggest going west of the city and seeking out Thalantir. He has a shop in his keep, though he does not welcome visitors. Trust me, you'll want to speak to him immediately if you go there. Wandering about his shop without his permission is downright deadly. I think he likes scaring folks a bit. Anything else you need? Yes, this guy has got a ton of stuff and is part of a very funny quest, which I love, but and probably will require a bit of reloading, as the De-Chickinator, which you will find out about later, can go wrong. Also, he has flesh golems wandering around his house, which are brutal. Wouldn't want to meet those at any level less than about 5 or 6. But he has tons and tons of spells and magical things. Okay, what are the concerns of the day? How have the troubles affected people? No thanks, you've been a great help. No problem, not a problem, always a pleasure making new friends. Okay, so let's talk to him again. And have you been to the south? I hear tale of trouble in Nashkel. I've not been down that way for some time now, so I don't have much to say. Likely you will have heard as much from others about the town. Anyway, then I have no use for you. Goodbye. As in all other things, I must take the good with the bad. For every well-met traveller I speak with, there is always a grump such as yourself. I leave you to your solitude, and best that you get used to it. Yeah, well, that was... I mean, I didn't really have a nice way of ending that without going through the whole lot again.
What you want?
But
This way.
okay, that's locked. Okay, fortunately he didn't call the
It's
guards.
in the bag.
Okay, I'm just going to send Imoen around
Yep.
here.
I've done had enough of this.
Golden gems. Yep, there's the gem bag. She's carrying a lot of weight. I'm going to go over here and give the book back to somebody else. Let's give the book to you. That's still a lot. Okay. Bottle of wine. God, you're carrying so much weight. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, anyway. Let's go and see what else there is to see. I like being able to unlock things now. It's such a pleasant change from not being able to unlock anything at level 1. Now I can unlock everything! Can I not get in here? Is there no way of getting in those? Oh yes, there is. There we go. Locked. Unlock. Might as well take the dagger. Nothing in there, but it's all experience. Also, if you just unlock something in this game and you're not, and it's technically illegal to steal anything, as long as you don't open the chest, you just unlock it, nobody will call any guards. Or they haven't done any time in my game so far. So that's a good way of getting experience without having to I'm just going to leave that because that's not really worth anything. It's a good way of just getting a little bit of experience. I mean, I just got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 80 experience for literally doing nothing there. Okay.
If you're sure that's what you want.
How much do I need? I only need 352 experience points before I start becoming useful in this game. No, let's go to Feldposts Inn and start doing some unlocking. Where are all the inns here? So that's Firebed, there's the Thunderhammer Smithy, Jovial Juggler, Landrin, Feldposts Inn, Kagan's Shop. Let's go to the Burning Wizard.
It's in the bag.
Now I do know that after sundown, or at least late at night, in the Thunderhammer Smithy there's nobody there, and there is a chest with a magical shield or something, I believe, or a short sword, which is nice to pilfer because the room itself is unlocked. This guy, is he the pickpocketer?
If you're sure that's what you want.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
Oh, what's a thief to do, eh? You invest in some boots of stealth, you get set up shop in the Badlands to go to the south of Beregost, and then wham! Along comes a tribe of hobgoblins and they tear the boots right off your feet. Damn blasted bullies is what they are, and I'll pay 100 gold to whoever can get them back. I will. Oh, look, it's Drizzt O'Durden. Now, he did that to me, so I'm going to go pickpocket him back.
Yes, sir.
If I can get rid of my armour.
At once.
Now what? My blade will cut you down to size.
Yeah, it's a case of he stole my money,
It's in the bag.
so I'm taking his. Fortunately, because he's a thief, I don't lose any reputation for this. Normally you lose a reputation for killing somebody without them having done anything to you. But that little bugger had robbed me, and I'm not having that. And frankly, who's that commoner? Frankly, I just don't care for people who rob me.
You want some whiskey?
Been a few days since I've seen as many strangers as you brought with you. Hope your town treats you kindly. What services do you have to offer a bunch of a weary band of travellers? So he's got a lot of good stuff. Okay, let's see. Are there any? Nope. Let's quick save and head upstairs. See what's happening there. Spengilma.
It's in the bag.
Spengilma. Ah, what? Leave me be. To the Firewine with you, and I hope you gets the gout. I don't need your back talk, old man. Get lost. Firewine? What and where is that? Firewine Bridge ruins is what I mean. She'd be pretty far to the south and east, but a strong pair of legs will get you there just fine. I would make sure that you're strong enough to bring you back too, though. Firewine ruins might be quite the death trap for the inexperienced adventurer. Mind you remember that, and don't blame the old Spen if you lose a few of your fellows stumbling about within. Is there anything interesting here in Beregost? Hereabouts, the temple to the east can be an interesting view if you like that sort of thing. I don't. Don't like much, actually. Don't think I like you either. Leave me to my reading. Well, fine. Goodbye. Okay, Imoen, you're up.
This way.
Nope, that'll be locked. Unlock, grab a gem. Let's start putting some of these gems in my gem bag. Prefer that there. Okay. Okay, let's go down here. Nothing new. Whoa! A magical mace. Wow. That is slightly unexpected. Right, let's... If I can't identify it, then he won't be able to. Does anybody have mace as their... Short sword, short bow, long sword, long bow, short sword. Why did I get short sword? That's going to have to be... I'm going to probably change my proficiencies around a little bit in Baldur's Gate 2 once I get Shadowkeeper working on this computer. But, yeah, it's just... Not sure why I did that, but still. We'll find out soon. Axe, longsword, longbow. Sling, quarterpaw, club. Yeah. Short sword, crossbow, and quarterstaff. Yeah. Probably should have invested in mace. I'm not sure. I think Minsk might have them. But still, that was an amazing find there by Imoen. And worth several hundred gold pieces, if I recall. And just a basic dagger. Okay, let's pop this here and give these to you. Yep, you're getting fairly full up with stuff now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, down we
If
go.
you're sure that's what you want. It's in
And
the
let's
bag.
leave. Alright. Yeah, this is just basically going to be an episode of thievery, I think. Very basic thievery at that. Almost every one of the buildings and houses in here you can enter, and they'll either have something fun, maybe a quest, or they'll just be right pickings for a good thief. We're not a really particularly good thief, but we are persistent. And I believe there is a house here with the quest that the one of the guys was looking at, telling me about not that long ago, and there's an unfortunate little thing that happens in the next area down, which quite sad, but we'll see how we go.
It's in the bag.
So let's go up. Okay, now he failed with his pickpocketing, so let's
I am at your with Godspeed.
see how we go here. No, let's go around behind him. Let's see, this is probably going to be my first reload. No, I'm not going to do it yet. I chickened out, I'm sorry.
What you want?
Was there anything? Yes, there were a few things in
This
here
way.
that I possibly could or could not open. Let's see. Yeah, that I could open. Could I open this as well? Oh, I really should go and review what I did and haven't done. Yeah, I could open that. There's probably something in here as well. Come on. Did I? I did. Oh. That's something. What's this? Locked.
Now what?
What was that I just snitched from there? Was that a diamond? No, zircon gem. Nothing effectively. Okay. Well, no,
It's in the
I'm
bag.
chickening out. I couldn't pickpocket the other guy, so it's unlikely that I'll pickpocket this guy. Okay, let's
If you're
talk to
sure
the
that's what
barman.
you want.
You want some whiskey?
And let's get some merchant resting. And let's skip that, and we're done. Okay, it's not rest until healed. Have I got rest until healed? I have not. Okay. Let's rest until
I got
healed.
some cheap beer for you.
And we'll go peasant this time. Okay, so we're now healed. And it is 1 o'clock in the morning, which means I can go back to the Thunderhammer Smithy
It's in the bag.
and see if I can break into his stash. Which will be nice.
Good on you if you save the day.
Here we come. Sorry, normally I just when I'm playing by myself, hit where I'm going to go and then zoom over there and wait for my people to hopefully find their way across and not get caught up in anything. Pathfinding can be spectacularly bad on this sometimes. Okay, let's head in here. He leaves the door open because, well, that's what people do sometimes, and nobody's in here now. But this chest here has a lot of things, as do the other chests. Let's
I've done had
go
enough
and
of
see
this.
what that's like. That's locked. And that's failed. Not quite there yet. Oh no, passed on that one. Got a sword and a bunch of spears. What was that? That's a bastard sword. That's a good one. Okay, let's give that to you. And up here. So I've got a lot of weapons that require identification. Oh, I should have identified and then gone back to sleep with Mira. Oh, we got that one. That's just another spear. Okay, well, let's see. What have we got? Let's find out what this is. Let's find out what this is. Oh, this is the cursed girdle of masculinity or femininity and is a wonderful thing. The cursed girdle of femininity and masculinity, a rare yet oft-discussed magical item, is wrought with the most powerful magic. Anyone unfortunate enough to secure it around their waist instantly finds their gender to be transformed. It is said that not 50 years past, a nameless court jester was beheaded for presenting the girdle as a gift to Duke Loblin's lover. All it does is changes the wearer's gender and may only be removed with a remove curse spell. That is to be avoided at all costs, and this is the Stupefier. The mace isn't just sleek and elegant, it's stunning. Ba-dum-bum-tsh. It's a mace of stunning. With a shot to just the right spot, it can render a foe completely paralytic. 10% chance per hit of stunning the target for 1 round. Otherwise, it's just a standard mace, +1. Okay, well that's nice to know. I'll give that to him, and we can carry on our merry way.
Uh-huh. It's in the bag.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting little aside.
I'm on
And I
it,
believe
like
down
Baldur
here we
on
might
an
have a
orc.
cottage. As this is to the east of town. Do we? We do not. Okay, so where would her cottage be? North, south, east, west. Must be up here then. Or unless it's this one here, but we'll see. We'll have a quick look in here. I don't really want to go and do all the thievery around because it takes it takes a while, and it's not the most interesting of things to watch.
This way. You need something?
But going around here does get you a lot
It's in the bag.
of experience.
You're a queen. I'm gone.
Nobody around. Snatch that. Bit of common burglary, why not? Anybody in here? No, an empty house, basically. Yeah, you can carry a load of stuff.
Now what? I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Encumbrance is a thing in this game, which is quite annoying. Let's go in here. Okay,
what you want.
Is there anything I can? Okay, let's go steal
I'm gone.
from here. Okay, well, let's give you all the weapons. Scale mail's really quite good, but nothing in there.
Uh-huh. It's in the bag. It's in the bag.
Okay, let's see what's in here.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Hello, is there something you needed? Who might you be, sir? I need nothing a commoner such as yourself could give me. Do you not lock your door? That's almost halfling in its foolishness. I am sure that was meant as an insult, but I will not take it as such. Halflings are among the most generous of races I have ever had the pleasure to deal with. Being compared to one of their number is a great compliment, though I confess I lack their accompanying tact and manners. For instance, they would never dream of having guards drag you from one of their burrows, and yet I was considering that very thing. It's embarrassing that I lack their self-control. Perhaps you should leave before I'm put in the position of acting on this, though. Well, yes, he told us. But he's got a chest in there, 2 chests, and I want what's in them. Although, if it's just going to be an axe, maybe I don't. I'll take your necklace, and that's about it.
You need something? If you're sure that's what you want.
Yeah, let's go. Put that in there and
It's
head
in the
into
bag.
this little house.
It's in the bag.
Commoner again. Well, hello there. Not too sure what you expected to find in here, but perhaps you've come to the wrong house by mistake. I'm Galteran, and I was just doing a bit of cleaning in the spare time I find myself with. Not much call for my grunt-type labour right now, what with caravans staying away. Sigh. Oh well, best be on your way, please. Well, I will, sir, once I have relieved you of a few of your valuables. Like this potion that you appear to have, for no good reason. Why would a commoner have a potion? And I'll take your sword, and I'll take your dagger.
Now what?
Good day,
I'm
sir.
on it like ugly on an orc.
Yes, I see myself as some form of Robin Hood type figure, but without the... can I wear that? I can't wear that. But without any of the attendant morals. This is a potion of agility, increasing dexterity. Who would need that? I imagine she would need dexterity. What else can I get rid of? I can get rid of the dagger, and I can get rid of this sword onto you. Okay.
If you're sure that's what you want.
So I believe this here is the place we are looking for. Let's see if that's got anything in it. It does. Right. Now, how do I get in here? There, through this door. Let's see how this goes for us. Okay, yes. And let's go in. Who are you? Pause, and you are Miriam, who we were told about.
Salutations.
My husband had to make a sudden business trip to Am, and I'm so worried for him. Miriam, he always said. Miriam, who knows the road better than old Roe? But the highways just aren't as safe as once they were, and there hasn't been a messenger from Am here in months. Could you keep your eyes open along the southern roads and let me know if you find anything? Why, of course I can, Miriam. But first, I'm going to go and thieve everything you've got.
This way.
Your husband isn't going to come home to find anything. And who is this? This isn't your husband. Who's sleeping there? I'll take your necklace. I'll read this book. I'll not read this book. No, that's not dropping it. That's dropping it. Where else can I steal from? Oh, I haven't stolen from here yet. Nothing there. Who are all these people in your house? Where do you sleep? No, nothing there. At least you've got a bathroom.
Uh-huh. I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Okay, let's just quickly exit right here so we can discover a bit more of the map. So yes, this is the temple. I would go here, but there are a bunch of vampiric wolves which can only be hit by magical items, and they are extremely difficult to defeat foes. Whilst they do give a couple of thousand of experience points, which would almost level me up straight away, I'd rather survive and not have to do replay after replay after replay of this. But plus side, I've cleared out, and I will make a note. I'll have it in blue. Cleared this area. Done. So air. This area. Done. So this little area now has been thieved its way out. So I shall move on from there, and I shall carry on with the main quest now. I'll sell stuff once we get to Baragost. It's pretty easy. So let's mosey on down. Not Baragost, I mean Nashkel. So this is our next area down, and we are travelling to it. Take us 4 hours to get there. Okay, so it's another fairly large area, and we're basically just carrying down this path. I'm very tempted to clear the area out, but again, depends on whether I can get leveled up. She's level 2, she's level 2, he's level 1, she's level 1. So it's unlikely that I'm going to go wandering too far from the road here. What was this?
All this traveling, all this adventure, how do you manage it? Until now, I was barely able to keep my head above water. Yet here with you, it seems almost easy.
Easy? We face our share of danger, Nira. There's safety in numbers. Few dare to cross my path. Now you know how it feels to travel with a powerful protector. I don't have time for conversation right now, Nira. Another time, perhaps. There's safety in numbers.
Safety in numbers, eh? Fair enough. I guess I've just never really had a traveling companion before. My life on the road has been a solitary affair, full of cold nights and colder dreams. It's enough to make a girl want to head back to High Forest.
High Forest? Is that where you come from?
That's me, born and raised in the thicket. At least until my mistakes piled up high enough to come crashing down on me.
What drove you out of your home? Mistakes can be corrected. I'm sure you weren't forced out. Oh, only a coward flees from her mistakes. Let's go to the middle one. I'm sure you weren't forced out.
No, I guess nobody kicked me out. But they would have, if I'd stayed.
What exactly happened?
A maiming or two, if you don't count the second-degree burns. Completely accidental, and everybody lived. Well, at least I'm pretty sure everybody lived.
Surely it wasn't your fault. What happened? Accidents can happen, even horrible ones. Oh, I find most of the deaths around me are rarely accidental. Those people crossed you, didn't they? No, surely accidents happen, even horrible ones.
You really know how to get someone to open up. Why, yes, let me just share intimate details about my past. You put me right at ease.
Take your time. Tell me when you're ready. Or hurry then, I grow tired of your meandering tale. Well, let's be nice. Take your time. Tell me when you're ready.
During our magical training, we were supposed to summon a sphere of fire. And mine got away from me somehow. One moment I was concentrating, the next moment my classmates were rolling on the floor screaming.
A terrible turn of events, but you can't blame yourself. Perhaps your poor teachers are the ones to blame. Remind me to stand back when you cast a spell. With a wild mage, that's always good. There are videos on the internet of a wild mage summoning something and killing every person in Nashkel with a falling cowl coming out of the sky. It's a bit weird. A horrible turn of events, but you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can blame myself. Accident or not, I should have been more careful. I could have taken responsibility or at least fetched a bucket of water. Instead, I ran away, terrified of what I'd done.
I can understand why you might panic in that situation. It seems like the right time to scarper off, if you ask me. You didn't even try to help? I'm going to go to the top one. I can understand why you might panic in that situation. It's kind of you to put it in that way. There are times when I wanted to think that way. It's confusing, and I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Still. Afterwards, I ran back into the woods and couldn't bear to go back to face the consequences. I snuck back into the village now and then for food, and once to leave a note for my parents, but eventually I had to leave.
I took to wandering high forest, but I kept running into the wrong people and doing the wrong thing. Eventually, Turlang the tree grabbed me and said, "Take a hike." Well, maybe not in those words exactly.
And so you left on your journey. An interesting tale. I would like to hear more sometime, and by the gods she's finished. I have become teary-eyed. Say no more, I'll collapse from dehydration. I love Baldur's Gate. It just... the options it gives you and the way that it's written is so nice. So much fun. Interesting tale. I would like to hear more of sometime.
Alright, then I'll yank on your ear when I'm ready to gab some more.
And dialogue. Okay, let's quick save and carry on down our path. So what's this? This is Beragos to the north. Nope, we have a half an Agrillion. Let's shoot it to death. That was easy enough. Nope, and it's got a friend. Let's just range it. Let's just hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Phew. Oh, and we've got a level up. First, let's take this note. And this necklace. And let's see what the note says. My dearest Miriam, the road has been difficult, but I have arrived safely here in Am. I think it would be wisest if I returned by sea, however. Perhaps some time after the first snows have fallen. I trust this letter reaches you. The halfling I hired to carry it struck me as an honest enough chap. Always and forever, Ro. Now, a few people I've watched and read about actually thought that that was her husband, and have decided that it was such a terrible and sad tale they didn't want to go and tell her. But he was just the messenger.
I think you're an honorable.
So I have no problem about going back. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll go back now. I'll just level this guy up. He gets a level 1 mage spell, which is going to be, might as well be colour spray. So I'm just going to go quickly back up to Miriam and quickly complete that quest, because might as well. Since it's only 4 hours away, I'm only wasting 8 hours and probably about 3 minutes of your time. Let's see how good the pathfinding is here. Right click and hold, and you can basically on a point spin where your party organises itself to. There are various different formations you can have, with the silver dot being your main character and the golden dots being your party members. And they'll just fill in available slots. Where are they? Oh goodness, they're actually doing quite well. Half the time I've seen them try and get their way up through here and get stuck and all sorts of silly things. Okay, let's go in here and deliver the good news to Miriam. Where is she?
Like ugly on an orc. You need something?
Oh, there she is.
It's in the bag. Salutations.
Oh, thank you for such good tidings. Please let me give you this ring to keep you safe on your travels. And we've gained 300 experience as well. And what did we get? We got another +1 ring. Can you identify it? What's his lore now? His lore is now 20. Okay. No, he can't identify it. But we can see if he can identify a few more bits and pieces now. Being as he's level 2. No. 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 Great lot of good you are. Can I give him a sword to look at? Yes. I doubt he'll be able to do it. No, he won't, because he's absolutely useless. Okay, so let's get out of here.
Now what?
And we can now leave, because I discovered this area and the down area below us. I can now leave and just go straight down here, which saves us a bit of time.
If you're sure that's what you want.
And let's get back to where we were. So. Okay, and we're back. We've been recording about 45 minutes now, so I think what I'm going to do is probably get to the... We'll go to the bottom here, and then I'll stop. Let's see if we get hit by anything on our way. I don't think we will, but you never know. Nashkel to the south. Oh dear. Flaming Fist mercenaries. You there, you're under arrest for banditry and highway robbery. We know you're part of that bandit group who's been terrorising the coastway. Give yourselves up or there'll be trouble. You've got the wrong guys. We're not part of any bandit group. If you want to fight, we'll give you a fight, or we give up. You can take us prisoner. We'll even throw down our weapons. Oh no, we're not. We're the wrong guys. We're not part of any bandit gang. Really now, why should we believe you? Well, because of my warm smile and honest demeanour. Take 50 gold and leave us be. If we were bandits, why were we walking out in the open? Come on, let us go. We're not the people you're looking for. Look, sir, we really don't want any trouble. Like you, we're hunting down bandits in the region. I'm not sure about exactly what all of these do, but I know for the fourth one, it's fine. Bribing is never a good idea with these guys, and you will get hefty reputation drops if you even attempt to attack them. And at this level that we're at, we'll probably get pretty much hammered by them. So we really don't want any trouble. Like you, we're hunting down bandits in the region. So you're hunting down the bandits. Well, who hired you to take on the bandits? Or are you doing it out of the goodness of your heart? No one hired us. We're adventurers who are just trying to help out the people of the Sword Coast. We're working for Arm. Now, Baldur's Gate is fearing that it's entering into a war with Arm. So saying is not a good idea. A noble hired us to avenge the death of his brother? No, that's another lie, and we work for the Black Talon mercenaries. Now, they're part of the problem. So, they're part of them. So I'm just going to say no one's hired us. We're adventurers. Alright, maybe I was wrong about a bunch of you. You're free to go. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty hardcore for the first few levels, and then you can basically just mince them, which is nice. The shame they didn't move a little bit further up the path to defeat that Ogrillion and save me the bother. Okay, so we're down here now, and that is probably going to be where I'm going to end this video. So thank you again for watching. I've been Shelf Unit, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.